ఇంటర్మీడియట్ విద్యారంగంలో అగ్రగామి మన ఎన్ఎస్ఆర్ ఇంపల్స్ ఎడ్యుకేషన్ ఇన్స్టిట్యూషన్. ఐఐటి, జేఈఈ అయినా, నీట్ అయినా తిరుగులేని విద్యా సంస్థ ఎన్ఎస్ఆర్ ఇంపల్స్.
Now what are we discussing here? We are in the discussion about raceme inflorescence. Where are we exactly in our discussion? We are discussing about racemose inflorescence with pedicellate flowers. Meaning flower with pedicel are called pedicellate flowers. Now they are further divided into many types. We are discussing the very first one. What is the very first one? Raceme inflorescence. What is the first one? Raceme inflorescence. Raceme inflorescence further divided into two categories: simple raceme and compound raceme. What are the two categories? Simple raceme and compound raceme. Now quickly we recollect what we discussed about simple raceme. No, in simple raceme we say peduncle is having no terminal flower, unbranched, grows indefinitely. This is the simple raceme. Diagram what is being drawn here, this is nothing but simple raceme. Means here peduncle is not having a terminal flower, it is unbranched, grows indefinitely. Flowers are with bract. Flowers are with bract. So when flowers are with bracts, it's called bracteate. Flowers are with pedicel. Flowers are with pedicel are called pedicellate. Bisexual means both stamen and pistil, male and female, both are present. Such type of flowers are called bisexual flowers. Similarly, arrangement of flowers is acropetal. Older flowers are at the base, younger flowers are at the tip. So arrangement is called acropetal, and opening of the flowers is from base to apex. It occurs from base to apex. Such type of arrangement is called simple raceme. So what I have drawn on the board, this is called as what? Simple raceme. Now same characteristics, but we see compound raceme. What is the difference? Only one difference. What is the difference here? When do you say simple? Peduncle is unbranched, then you call this is as simple raceme. Then what is compound raceme? Same characters, but we have only one difference, that is we find a branched peduncle. So I write for compound raceme the same characters, peduncle. Peduncle is no terminal flower. Guys, same characters, but we find branches. No terminal flower here. Then this is very very important. In this case, peduncle is branched and grows indefinitely. Same characters. What is the difference? This is a diagram what you can draw for simple. Now what is the diagram you have to draw for compound? Compound means, remember, you have to remember in your young mind, compound means branched, simple means unbranched. If you remember that, both will come under raceme. The only difference is here peduncle is unbranched and in this case peduncle is branched. Rest of the characteristics are same. This is also raceme, this is also raceme, but this is simple because it is unbranched, this is branched, that is why it is called compound. So let me write all the same characters. So what do I write here? Flowers. Flowers are bracteate. Flowers are bracteate. Same I write pedicellate. Then bisexual. Arrangement of flowers. Arrangement of flowers is acropetal. Obviously what we have to write next? Opening. Opening of flowers is from base to apex. Base to apex. Rest of the characteristics are same. Where is the difference? Here is the difference. So this is the diagram which you need to draw for simple resin. Now compound resin, what is the diagram you will draw? So this is the diagram you have to draw. So this is branched. This is having branches like this. What you can see here, flowers are like this. Guys, don't make mistake in drawing the diagram. You are not supposed to draw what you call terminal flower. You are not supposed to draw terminal flowers. You have to make empty terminal end. Empty terminal end, not supposed to draw the flower. Keep sure that empty terminal end, no flower at the terminal end. You have to be careful in drawing the diagram. By mistake, if you draw the diagram on the terminal part, that becomes another type of inflorescence, but not racemose inflorescence. So here I am writing acropetal. So having the bract here like the same. So older flowers are at the base, young flowers are at the apex. So if it is branched, then it is called as what? A compound raceme. What is the difference between simple raceme and compound raceme? Here in this case, what as I told you, peduncle is branched, then it is called compound raceme. Without branches, if you draw only one, it is called a simple raceme. Now look at in this case, here no terminal flower. It is branched, rest of the characteristics are same, grows indefinitely. So this is a peduncle, peduncle grows indefinitely like this, right. Then flowers are bracteate, so flowers are with bract. So here flowers are with bract. So here you have the flower having pedicel. So pedicellate. Bisexual, flower having both androecium and gynoecium. Arrangement of the flower is acropetal. Older flowers are at the base, young flowers are at the apex. Base to apex. Opening of the flowers is base to apex. So here both are same, only one difference we categorize. Simple means unbranched peduncle, compound means branched peduncle. Now what is a very important thing you have to remember here? Very importantly, now when you write both simple and compound here, now let us make examples. Where do you find such type of arrangement? Examples are very important. Examples are very important. Simple raceme we find, for example, acacia, asparagus, crotalaria, and dolichos. Examples are very important. Where do you find simple raceme? You have to take examples: acacia, asparagus, crotalaria, dolichos. So when you take examples of simple raceme, acacia, asparagus, crotalaria, dolichos. These examples you have to practice and you have to remember very thoroughly, very important. Examples for simple raceme and compound raceme are very important. Of course, you find only one difference. Simple raceme is peduncle is unbranched, compound raceme is peduncle is branched. Rest of the characteristics you have to remember because they are common characteristics. Coming to compound raceme, you can take example Mangifera. What is Mangifera? We studied in the very first classes like table 1, table 2 we studied. Mangifera is a scientific name for what? Mango. Mangifera is a scientific name for mango. Mangifera as well as yucca. Right? So what do we find? Mangifera is a scientific name for mango and we find yucca. So examples are very important. Got it? So, I repeat, all characteristics you need to copy down on the paper, practice thoroughly, but you have to remember, most of the people they confuse with the examples, because we are still in the discussion of only one first category resume. As you go with the number of types of categories, most of the people they confuse with the examples. If you can practice for one day class, what are the examples we discussed, what are the characteristics we discussed for each category. If you practice on the same day and if you memorize it, if you practice number of times, then it is easy to remember all the examples. So, I repeat again, simple resume, make sure see the pronunciation: acacia, asparagus, Cotalaria, Dolichos, right. And whatever we know commonly, that we can make it up. You know that Dolichos is a common name for, scientific name for beans. Similarly, compound resin is found in case of Mangifera, mango and yucca. So, these examples you need to practice, very important. Examples are very important in inflorescence, right. Now, let us continue further. So, here if you look at what is our we are discussing racemose inflorescence with pedicellate flowers. In that first category is what? Raceme inflorescence. Let us go with the second type. Now, when you take the raceme inflorescence, when you take raceme and followed by the compound and followed by what we call it as umbel. So, when you take the raceme, spike inflorescence and umbel inflorescence, altogether we have three categories. So, let us take spike inflorescence. Right. Now, what is spike? Even this is further classified into two categories. First one is called as a simple spike and other one is called as compound spike. Okay. Now, what is simple spike? Now, look at here, same, peduncle is same. What we say, unbranched and grows indefinitely. Same characteristics I am writing. Peduncle is simple means it is always unbranched and grows indefinitely. Then what about the flowers? Same. Flowers also same. Bracteate, pedicellate and moreover they are bisexual. Flowers also having same characters. Flower with bract is called bracteate, flower with pedicel is called pedicellate, flower having both androecium and gynoecium is called bisexual. And arrangement of flowers, even this is same, that is acropetal. Arrangement of flowers, it is acropetal. Right. Apart from this, opening of flowers, when it is acropetal, where to where? Base to apex. Base to apex. See the characteristics here, all characteristics are same as we have written like raceme. Then where is the difference? First look at the common characters, these are common characters. Peduncle is unbranched, grows indefinitely. Flowers are bracteate, pedicellate, bisexual. You have to write all characteristics, guys. You need to remember, you need to write all characteristics. Don't ever expect that all characteristics are same. No, if you go further to the types, we are discussed, hardly we are in the second type. If you go to the next type and next type, somewhere at one corner you can see flowers are unisexual. Flowers are unisexual. Generally they are bisexual, but they are, in some cases they are unisexual. There you need to underline and study. Until that common characteristics will come. Generally arrangement of flowers is acropetal, but in one particular type there is basipetal. So don't ever imagine all characteristics are same. For this correct common characteristics are there. Opening of the flowers is base to apex. Then where is the difference? The difference is in the arrangement of flowers. Where is the difference? In the arrangement of flowers. Now what am I speaking now? The category called, what is the character I am discussing? Arrangement of flowers. Now if you look at arrangement of flowers, how they are, let us see now. So this is, here I am writing, drawing like this. So let us push that compound spike aside. Now, guys listen here. Now if I look at, I will be drawing like this. What you can see here, first of all flowers are to the same height. All flowers are brought to the same height. What you can see in the picture, all flowers are brought to the same height. Now if you see, all flowers are in the same level. But if you look at carefully, older flowers has long stalks. Older flowers are having long stalks. What about the younger flowers? I am writing this side. Younger flowers has shorter stalks, or you can write better pedicels. What you can write here, instead of stalks you can write pedicels, because stalk of the flower is called as what? Pedicel. Either you can write stalk or you can write pedicel. Okay, so here what is the thing which you can understand? Older flowers is having longer pedicels, so very long stalk, long pedicels, whereas young flowers has shorter pedicels, only this much pedicel. I hope you got it. Young flowers are having shorter pedicels, right, and old flowers are having longer pedicels. Older flowers are first formed flowers, they have long stalk but they brought to the same level. Young flowers which are newly born are having shorter pedicels. This is a shorter pedicel. Okay, all flowers brought to the same height. Then now what you can call this is called simple spike. What is a simple spike here? Now here you can see unequal length of pedicels. Unequal length of pedicels. What you can see here? Unequal length of pedicels. This is one, this is one, this is one, this is one. The length of this not matching with this, length of this is not matching with this. So what you can see here is unequal length of pedicels. Length of pedicels is not equal. What you have to understand? Length of pedicels is not equal. What you can see is unequal length of pedicels. Right. When flower, when spike is there here, spike is with unequal length of pedicels. Why it is unequal? Older flowers have the longer stalks, and young flowers has shorter pedicel. Such type of arrangement is called simple spike, and this also have the common characteristics of these all characters. Now coming to compound spike, same characters you have to write. Same characters you have to write. Where is the difference? The only difference is it is branched. What you write here? Compound spike means what you have to write? Rest of the characteristics is same, but the peduncle is branched. When you say simple, it is unbranched. That's all. That is the only difference. That is the only difference. Simple means peduncle is unbranched. Only one you can see like this. What you can see for compound? We say peduncle is branched. Now you can see this is peduncle. What am I drawing here? Now here obviously we can see different length of pedicels. Okay, now this is having branches like this. So these are the branches. Branches also have unequal length of pedicels. Okay, so this is also another branch. Same, all flowers brought to the same height, but different length of pedicels. Different length of pedicels. Only the difference is peduncle is branched. Rest of the story is same. Older flowers are having longer pedicels, younger flowers are having shorter pedicel. This is each one is nothing but what? Each one is simple spike. Each one is simple spike. Now, when you take the peduncle is branch, itself is called as what? Compound spike. Rest of the characteristics are same. Now you can say flower is bracteate. Again you have to write same all common characteristics even for compound. Only the difference is peduncle is unbranched, peduncle is branched. Same, here also you can write pedicellate and then bisexual, same. F for what you call flower, and arrangement of the flower. Arrangement of flower, F means flower, same acropetal, and other one is opening of the flowers, same, that is from base to apex. Same characters, but only the difference is peduncle is unbranched called simple spike and peduncle is branched is called compound spike. So, rest of the characteristics are same. Only the thing is you have to remember what? Older flowers has long pedicels, young flowers has shorter pedicels, all flowers brought to the same height. That means flowers with unequal length of pedicels is called simple spike. Each branch is simple. When so many branches are there, it is called as what? Compound spike. So, let us take examples. Let us take examples here. Simple spike examples I am writing here, very important. Gynandropsis and Cassia. Examples are very important. What is that? Simple spike examples are nothing but what? Gynandropsis, Cassia. Simple spike example Gynandropsis and Cassia. So, both are nothing but examples for simple spike. Very important. Examples are very important. Similarly, coming to compound spike. Compound spike examples I am writing here. Compound spike examples. Examples are very important. Pyrus malus. What is Pyrus malus? Is a scientific name for apple. And other one is Brassica oleracea. What is the other one? Brassica oleracea. What is a common name for this? Cauliflower. Brassica oleracea is scientific name for cauliflower. Now in this fleshy peduncle and flowers are edible. Right? I hope you are getting it. Pyrus malus is apple. If you look at apple, it contains compound spike. Coming to Brassica oleracea, its common name is cauliflower. In cauliflower, what we eat? What is edible in case of cauliflower? So in Brassica oleracea and cauliflower, fleshy peduncle. The flowers are arranged on peduncle. Peduncle is also edible. We can eat peduncle along with flowers. So what are edible parts means? What are edible parts in Brassica oleracea or in cauliflower means? You have to remember fleshy peduncle and flowers. Both are edible. Edible means we can consume. Right. So this is about the second category. Now let us go with the third category. Now in this, let us continue our discussion with the third category. Third category is called as umbel. Third category is referred as what? Umbel. Umbel again it's divided into two categories. Simple umbel and the next category is called as compound umbel. What are the two categories? Third one is umbel. Umbel is again further having simple umbel, and what we find is compound umbel. Now if you take the simple umbel, what are the characteristics here? Same characters. Peduncle if you take unbranched and grows indefinitely. Alright. So here also you can take flowers. Same. Bracteate, pedicellate, and they are unisexual flowers. Same here also, the arrangement is centripetal and opening is periphery to center. Periphery to center. So here if you take, now when you take these characteristics, what is important? These characteristics are common. Then what is the important thing we have to study? Now if you take the peduncle, peduncle is unbranched. Now if you see, all flowers arises from the common point. All flowers arranges from the common point like this. In this case also we see all flowers are brought to the same height. All flowers are brought to the same height. Now if you look at in this case also, you can see all flowers are brought to the same height. But what is the difference here? So here you can say equal length of pedicels. Equal length of pedicels. Can you see all having same length? Yes. all have same length. Earlier case, unequal length of pedicels. Now what we write? Equal length of pedicels on condensed peduncle. Involucre here. At the base of the pedicels you find involucre. What is involucre here? This is nothing but whorl of bracts. Whorl of bracts at the base of flowers. At the base of flowers. What is an involucre? Involucre nothing but at the base of all flowers, all the bracts together appear and they form a group. The group means like a whorl. Surrounding all flowers, you can see all bracts are arranged and appears they arises from the same point. The whorl of bracts, the arrangement of the bracts at the base of the flowers, itself it forms a whorl, a circle called as involucre. So this is called involucre. What is involucre? Involucre is a characteristic feature of simple umbel and compound umbel. Umbel characteristic. So here if you look at, again I repeat, all flowers are brought to the same height with the equal length of the pedicels, but on the condensed peduncle, even condensed peduncle is very important. Now at the base of these flowers you can see involucre. What is involucre? Whorl of bracts at the base of the flowers. At the base you can see whorl of bracts. This is called involucre. What is involucre? Whorl of bracts at the base of the flowers. Now coming to compound umbel. Now if you look at the compound umbel, same characters, but where is the difference here? We say peduncle is branched. Where is the difference? Peduncle is branched. If it is unbranched, we call simple umbel. If it is branched, we call what is called compound umbel. Now here you can see this is a peduncle, this is condensed peduncle, and all flowers appears from the same length. Okay, all flowers appears from the same peduncle, but this is branched here. Now look at here, this is branched. What you call these are branches. On the branches also you find the same arrangement. This is one branch, this is another branch, same arrangement we find. Okay, so you can draw here one more if you want. What you can see here, now each branch is a simple umbel. Each branch is a simple umbel. When you say peduncle is branched here, that is called as what? Compound umbel. Now same characteristics will come. Peduncle grows indefinitely, bracteate, pedicellate, unisexual, centripetal and periphery to center. Same characters. Then where is the difference here? Now if you look at the base of the flowers, you find whorl of bracts. These whorl of bracts is called involucre. Remember the difference, not leucer, not involucre. That is involucre. This is involucre. Why it is involucre? Because here we write whorl of bracts. Whorl of bracts at the base of pedicels. At the base of pedicels. Whorl of bracts, where you can see this whorl of bracts? At the base of pedicel. This is called pedicel. This is called pedicel. Okay, at the base of the pedicels, when you see whorl of bracts, it is called involucre. How to remember without confusion? How to remember? Cell, pedicel. How to remember? Cell, pedicel means involucre. Alright, pedicels, at the base of the pedicels is involucre. Similarly, this is one branch, this is one branch, this is one branch. At the base of the branches, what you can see it's called, this is called again involucre. So what is the involucre? Again I write whorl of bracts at the base of branches. At the base of branches. What's the meaning of this? At the base of branches. At the base of all the branches, again you can see a whorl of bracts. Now this is called involucre. So what is the difference here? Simple umbel you contain only involucre, but in compound umbel you find both involucre and involucre. What is the difference? Involucre means at the base of the pedicels. You can see every branch has involucre. Without confusion, how to remember? Whorl of bracts at the base of pedicels. So how to remember this? Involucre. This is whorl of the bracts at the base of the branches. Involucre present in compound umbel. Only involucre is present in case of simple umbel. Now I will give you examples. With examples you can finish this. So simple umbel we can see in case of simple umbel, examples are very important. It is found in case of allium as well as it is found in case of smilax. Where do you find simple umbel? Simple umbel examples allium, smilax. Allium sativa onion, allium sativum garlic, right. Similarly, you can take compound umbel. Compound umbel you can say you find in case of coriandrum. What is coriandrum? You know coriander. What is coriander? Kothimir. Coriander we call. Now it belongs to the family Apiaceae. So remember family also, it belongs to the family Apiaceae. Now quickly I will say simple umbel you have, this is very important. Simple umbel you have to remember condensed peduncle, equal length of pedicels on condensed peduncle, and you find involucre. What is involucre? It is nothing but whorl of bracts at the base of the flowers. In simple umbel you find only involucre. What are the examples? Allium and smilax. Remaining characteristics are same. Come on to compound umbel. In compound umbel peduncle is branch. Each branch is a simple umbel, but you find two. What are the two you find? One is involucre. This is very important. People always confuse here. Involucre means whorl of bracts at the base of the pedicels. These all are pedicels, stalk of the flowers pedicels. At the base of the pedicels you find involucre, whorl of bracts. At the base of all branches what you find is involucre. Only one involucre, that is whorl of the bracts which are present at the base of the branches. Base of the branches is involucre, base of the pedicels is involucre. And remember the example compound umbel, example is coriander, kothimir, it belongs to the family Apiaceae.